Hello, welcome to this exciting episode. We'll be doing something very interesting and something very sensitive and something that we've wanted to do for a very long time on mental health. I know it's very broad, but I hope we can cover most of the issues that we're facing like in this generation. And I hope you have fun, you get educated and all. And I have amazing friends with me. Introduce yourselves kindly.
Yes, I'm Nicole. On Instagram at Nicole Penzi. I'm a mental health activist, by the way. So yeah, I'm really passionate about mental health.
And this is home.
And this is home, yeah.
Okay, I'm Philip. Philip Ismael. I think today we're going to talk about the mental health and how it affects our society, like she said. And it's all about that, I think.
I'm Lydia, and I'll be taking part in this talk about mental health.
Wow, you're welcome to the show. So, what are the things that we're facing like right now that you can say? Things that we are facing like right now at this generation that are hard for us.
First, I'd like to say it's okay not to be okay. Like, let's demystify the idea that having mental health issues is wrong. Like, you shouldn't feel less than because you're depressed or because you have issues, you have mental health issues. Because a lot of people are always afraid to share their problems or to seek help. Because, it's in a kanga, I don't know, in a house.
Let's say it's okay just to be vulnerable.
Yeah. It's okay to be vulnerable. It's okay to not be okay.
Yeah.
It's okay to be sad. That's the first thing I actually wanted to put out there. That it's okay.
Not to be okay.
Yeah, it's okay not to be okay.
And also vulnerability and masculinity and feminism. I think that's also something we should talk about because we find that most men don't want to talk about what they're going through because maybe and then sometimes so and then kitu ingine something that we also don't understand kuna ugonjwa zingine the mental health they are genetic. It's not something that atumeamka ukadecide I want to have this. Ni kitu umezaliwa nayo, it has been in your family and stuff. See, tulifanya memories we lost. Yeah. See, this chick was schizophrenic. Hii ni kitu iko kwa familia. And then those who watched Who Killed Sarah, like ni kitu iko kwa familia. So there is no way you will be okay, there's no need of you being ashamed of what is in your family because au ni wao and it's in you. Hakuna anything unaweza fanya ni hiyo tu. So I think we should stop just feeling ashamed of what we have, what we are going through.
Even depression can be inborn. Like unaweza zaliwa tu na udiagnosiwe na depression like manic or ingine tuangaje forgotten. But yeah, so even depression like mtu akikwambia kuna depression, don't take it lightly like
so they say
ama ati mbona uko na depression au kuna pesa
na wewe mtu mdogo
ama wewe mtu mdogo ama you don't have the same issues that ati maybe if there's one thing that you should never do is compare your problems to others or you make someone feel bad about the issues they have like unaona venye maybe you're facing challenges and then unaenda kwambia msee hey by this is nini I've been feeling down lately and this other person anakuja kuambia bado umekula uko sawa kuna mtu uko analala njaa ama sijui there's someone who's going through us. Yes, we don't deny that, it's a fact for sure, but the moment you tell someone that ata feel so guilty about feeling the way they feel. So never compare people's issues to others. Like it's not a comparison game.
And I think the whole idea I'm opening to you because I need some help. Sijakwambia na kwambia tuweze kuniambia you're at a better place than someone else. Kindly nimekwambia so that can help me out. Yeah. So let's just embrace a way of just helping our friends out when they tell us issues that they are facing at a personal level.
True.
Then I think we should also the friends you have, they do matter a lot. Unajua sometimes I don't know if you can remember, there's a time tulikuwa class and then Dr. Joanna akasema tunapata msee anakunywa but you don't know what happened to that person. And at that time she was talking about a lady, I don't know, we women tunafanga very secure about our bodies. Like kuna stuff challenge za kuambia feel like wow, wewe ni tusi. So like unaona unapata hiyo kitu inakuja inakuwa insecurity kwako completely until you cannot even like huwezi control kabisa. And then something else, atukwangi na the same control of our mental health like this water. There's someone who like okay, mimi napenda kulia sana. Napenda kulia. So
and it's very good.
It's nice. So like there's no way nitafeel vibaya ila nitajificha msinione, but I'll go somewhere nitalia as in it's the only way I can do. Then kuna mtu mwingine anatoa hiyo stuff na pombe. And that is unapata, let's say we have addiction, we have porn and stuff like vitu mingi zinaletwa just because of the mental health, as in we don't take a lot of time and a lot of attention to this thing because you see in Africa atukuangi hizo vitu za wazungu ati wasi depression wewe ni njaa tu shika
ni pesa
I think pia msi anafaa angalie mabisho gani nao. And then I think also the person you talk to really matters a lot. Me personally, I love my siblings. I'm more closer to my siblings than my mom. Of which yes, kila mtu sema my mom is my bestie. We do talk with my mom, but I love it because unajua sister yako atakuelewa in that. Unajua the African family. Mama yako anafaa kukelelesha, anafaa kufanya nini. But if your sibling amepitia shida kama wewe, the same mom, the same issues. So I call it guy, Lydia umefanyiwa hivyo. And I'm like guy, and then that is how it happens. Unajua, I think identifying a very nice person to talk to is one key factor.
It's a life hack.
Yeah, it's a nice thing. Ndio uweze kujua how I'm going to handle this because there's no way unajua ule beshte yako ukimwambia akiwa leo niko na stress akwambia twende tukakunywa pombe. Msi hakusaidii.
Kunywa and then asubuhi umefika the whole thing is lifted.
And then I also asked someone a question akasema pombe huwa inakusaidia. Unajua most of us hata huku hivi campus most people drink. Watu wanakunywa. Ukimsema ati gani niko na stress. Alafu the very first thing atakwambia ati nakunywanga na lala alafu narudi naamka niko sawa. That is lying to yourself. Unajua you're creating that thing inaendelea kuwa kubwa until itafika a certain point utaona unajua let's say huna pesa. Let's say uko na stress, kuna school fee, mzazi hana any other, but your 50 bob yako na kunywa keg unapata. And that is how you end up finding yourself uko na depression, uko na addiction. We've even seen very like these famous film actors nini wamepotoka wote. Unapata mse he's famous, alikuwa na familia, ilipotea tu hivyo. Why? The guy who wrote Nairobi Half-Life. I don't know if some of you've read story yake. I think he was found with psychosis. Now ni kitu as in si kitu ati alijiletea. It's something that happens. So there is no way you expect you don't handle something the right way alafu expect itaisha hivyo. You have to approach it in a way that itakuwa much easier for you and also everyone, like itakuwa easy for you. And then unajua pia hii stuff will affect hata familia. There's a friend of mine who was born of a bipolar mom. Also unapata madam kuna time unafika haizi kuwa parent, anatoka anaanza kuwa let me not say monster. Let me just say like tuseme tu monster like in quotes. Because unaona hata mtu yake describe mama anakujonga, anabadilika, anaanza kukuchapa. It happens. And hakuna kitu unaweza fanyia mtu hii. Unajua like that's the mom. And then unajua tena understanding a partner. Okay, let's say you have a partner. Those of you who are dating, there is no way utakuwa na msemi understand your situation. You have to tell someone mimi nakuanga na hizi issues, when I get to this time I have to get medicine, I have to get medication. Ndio at least mtu akaanza akijua akiona ume hyper up, akiona you've just gone silent and stuff, ajue something is wrong with you. And then tena there's a musician mwenye member nikikumbuka nitaisema at the end of the stuff. There's a time, the moment alipata, like she was diagnosed with maniac. So, like chali yake, akamwamba alimwacha. And then something else, like, we women we don't forget a person who like, alikuneglect lete mwenye ulikuwa unamtaka akusaidia zaidi.
Sure.
When I put you up in the sky, where were you? You know that song, no? Whatever. So, like, boys hakuwa kwake, like hakumsaidia the time that she needed him most. So there is no way utaniambia you've decided that I want to do this, but you've not talked to the right person to handle it. Alafu unajua mimi one thing I like doing ni kuandika. Let's say I have an issue. Nitachukua kitabu niandike. Ndazipata ishakuwa wimbo, imekuwa script, I'm a script writer by the way. Ishakuwa script, ishakuwa film, naanza tu like I was stressed but ishakuja, it's something nice. And then identifying your triggers is very important. Me personally, social media is kind of my trigger. Actually, I think nilianza kuavoid Instagram, nikadelete account yangu ya TikTok, Facebook nikapotea, WhatsApp ni memes tu, hata na plan kwenda ni mute kila mtu. Because unaona unapata kuna stuff mtu atapost, itakuhurt, he didn't know ama she didn't know itakuumiza, but umejipata ishakuhit. So there is no way utafanya hivyo, you just have to like unafuna tunaelewa like and just like ukisha identify triggers, ukishazi avoid, it will be good to go. Of which but still you have to get mental health, like you have to talk to someone, a professional, someone who's well equipped about hizi vitu. Mtu ukimwambia, because there's a time I read about this journalist tunapichianga mashida wingi
go through the most.
So, after the election violence, okay, I'm also a victim kinda, but sasa mimi haikuwa direct, ilikuwa indirect. Because my dad lose vitu mingi sana, so like it was back to zero. And then so this journalist, and then it time ya kulikuwa sijui wapi, they used to bring people, sasa watu wameumia wanakuja kukaa kwetu. Because place yetu hakukuwa na nini, hakukuwa na hizo clashes mingi. So this journalist alikuwa na unaweza like umeenda field, according to ethics hatufai kutoa hizo vitu huko nje, ndio. So unapata chenye uliona ulirecord na camera, but huwezi wacha watu wengine waone. So that thing haunts you. So uliona mtu amedungwa, umeona mtu amebleed out. So like that thing ilimkula kichwa kabisa until he was like unaona ndoto unafikiria ni ndoto normal, but hujui ni kitu na grow. So ikamsumbua I think for like 2 months, 3 months, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9 whatever. Ikafika 1 year. Unajua sasa haini ndoto tu, haini nightmare. Akaenda hosi kupimwa, akapatikana there's maniac ingine. It was from anxiety to social. Of course, whoever caused pain to those people ni humans. So like you don't want to associate with humans anymore because you feel like sisi wote ni monsters, so you just want to stay alone kabisa. So
sad enough.
And guys,
but I mean 1 year, what are you waiting for 1 year to just seek some attention?
Okay, some people, you might be going through something and you're in denial, or how nice the resources, because okay, therapy is becoming cheaper, but it used to be expensive. One, and then I don't know, African society, it's not a priority. Like mental health, before you think about taking care of your mental health, afterthought.
Which for a long time.
Like you don't have that time. You wake up at 5 in the morning, unatafuta pesa. Una time ya at home, I need to take care of my mental health. Which is sad, guys. Like, I don't know, let's normalize. The same way to attend a checkup once in 3 months, just a general body checkup, upimwe blood, upimwe stool, upimwe pressure, blah, blah, blah. Also, normalize taking care of yourself mentally. Even if it's not visiting a psychologist, of which, by the way, you can go to KNH, Kenyatta Hospital, free of charge. For anyone under 25, free of charge, seek therapy. And then Madare, you can go at 500 bob. And then other private institutions, to charge 1,000. There's so many therapists online, Squeezy, IG, like, okay, search to up on mental health, Instagram or YouTube. You'll find so many resources, so many people willing to help. So take care of yourself. Usijambia mimi sina shida. Like, it would shock you to know 1 out of 4 people in the world akona mental health problem. Hadi sisi wenye tumekaa hivi. One of us, 1 out of 4. So don't actually ostracize yourself from the group. Say, niko sawa, me I'm good, like, just take care of yourself, whether you're sick or not. The same way you eat healthy, ndo usikue mgonjwa. It's the same way you should take care of yourself mentally, ndo usikue mgonjwa. Like, read books, practice healthy habits, like if it's, so for example, escapism, kuna sema the way people turn to alcohol. the reason most people turn to alcohol is because they don't have another escape route. So find your thing, your productive thing. If it's music, if it's art, if it's painting, if it's taking walks, if it's, hiyo kitu nye ukipata tu ka stress kidogo, something that's itakumess, una channel your energies into that instead of now choosing this bad route of
basically just keeping yourself distracted with something that can be like useful to you or productive. Sure.
Then avoiding drugs, whether it's cocaine zozote, hata mandrax yenye hata tuitaiona hii Kenya. Tunasomanga tu kwa syllabus. So kuavoid drugs ni kitu poa sana, because let's say hata umefanya deal ukapoteza pesa za boss wako. Maana sasa utakuwa haunted. Like you didn't even want to do it, but deal imekuja tu ikaribika tu hivyo. And then pia learning to talk to the right people. Kama mimi it time ya choose courses, I had an issue with my mom. Nilikuwa kufanya film akakataa. So akanichukua akanipeleka counseling. Of which from that counseling nilipata like a wider view of why taking mass communication is much better kuliko kufanya film peke yake. So like I think ukishaambia mtu shida yako, like give that person very many options, but positive options. Usikue let's say mtana kwa mimi akona ai nenda tu kunywa pombe, like mpatie kitu positive, kitu at least hata kama atakuwa na look back from that time akiangalia nyuma anaona kweli baadaye Nicole alinisaidianga sana, cause sahi kama si yeye singekuwa hapa place niko.
And like the same thing that happens with rape, it's something that we cannot like take it, not like something that we can embrace, but we just live with it. Yes, I know it hurts you so much, but when you are in the same position saying, I was raped, I can do nothing, I am nobody, the world is over for me, like you need to just know that it's not something that you can embrace, but you need to live with it in a positive way, right?
And you learn to cope.
You learn to say it like it happened and we cannot go back to that. We have to move on.
It's not easy.
True. Not easy. Because it brings trauma, and trauma is different from depression.
Even rape is a whole other topic on its own. Needs to be handled on its own. But mentally, guys, just seek help. Learn to share. A problem shared is half solved. Alafu, there's something we've not talked about. Maybe just briefly. Not triggers, but what are the signs? Kona either you or even someone, your friend, hayuko sawa.
One, I would say avoiding friends, like without to cut
introvert.
How introvert? I get you. I'm saying how introvert, but umeanza.
That's also we lose interest in the things you used to love doing, so funny. Unakuwa na outbreaks. You just lash out on people here and there. That's not your.
Sana anger is one thing inakwanga. That is, I think. Kwa hizo characteristics anger ndio ya kwanza, because kuko na anger issues and then kuna anxiety and stuff. So ukianza kuona like unakastika haraka, let's say ukipata mtu amechukua simu yako ukaribu kumchapa, it's high time you just go seek someone and talk to someone.
And so on that note, do you guys have mental checkup with your friends?
Personally, let me be honest, like at a personal level, personally I'm like no. Napigia mtu wangu kwaje, kila siku nikipigia tuambia mimi niko sawa, like mimi niko sawa. So you see again tumenormalize kusema kila kitu iko sawa. So we're having to be so honest.
But sasa hiyo tu kuuliza, that's a good step, because many people don't ask. Mtu atakuitia form, wewe kuja sijui tuchome, wewe kuja
to container.
That's kitu ya kukaa, but are you okay? Like what's been happening in your life? Like let's normalize that, guys. Like kuwa na checkups with your friends.
Kwanza classmates wanaumia yake.
Masomo ni part of
the biggest
part of the
just balancing, juggling education and social life, make dough.
Pesa.
Imagine
exercise.
Tunajua kishaingia hivi ni kama umeachiliwa. Sasa wewe jipange. Have checkups with your friends. Don't be shy to share. Kila mtu akona shida zake, kila mtu akona baggage. Like usijibebange mimi siwezi ambia mashida zangu, mimi ni mzuri. Because a lot of times people wakona hiyo mentality if I become vulnerable, they won't show me respect or they won't treat me the way they used to treat me, which is quite unfair, which is quite wrong. I think even vulnerability ndio ina bring people together. So yeah, don't be afraid to be vulnerable.
Yeah, the same thing that Ismael was saying matters money. Finances najua, like right now, because most of us are in campus, like here, it's a very big challenge. But I'll be like, you're depressed because you're not getting money, but you're just stuck in your house, seated on your couch, or your bed, uko too happy, doing nothing. Don't expect person inajitoa sijui kama money inakuja kwako. Definitely you need to be a go-getter. Just if you see an opportunity, come could be like the biggest amount that you need, at least take it for a start.
Even
just
any amount. Maybe they work for free. Pesa itakuja mbele. Work for free. And ufanye internship, chome fare yako, ufanye internship for
at the end of the day you have some
experience.
You
make connections, you will have experience. Like so success is when opportunity meets preparation.
Yeah, true.
And if you keep at unakataa madeals, unakataa kwenda kufanya vitu za free juu unangoja nitakupea do, utaikuwa prepared.
Yeah, jitume.
Also
keep your health on check, like when unakaa, what you eating, that is important, because kama unasema people are body shaming you and you yourself are not comfortable in your body, I think you have a very big issue. Just check up on your body. That will be something that you need to work on for that. I know it's not easy to like maybe gain weight or lose weight or have that perfect body that you need, but you need to work on it.
Yeah, but also I don't think there's such a thing as a perfect body.
Okay, what you prefer as a perfect body for you? Like unajua kuna mtu anasema I love when I'm petite.
Yeah.
Do that. Just try to maybe kama ni lose weight. If you love iso. Whatever you love, work on it.
Society sana.
Jikubali juu, because it's easy to say that, and then let's say maybe nime grow up nimeangalia mimi nataka kuwa petite, naona models and everything.
Yeah.
And I can't do that. I was born big, my family is big, so like nitajaribu everything and try, because people go on diets. People starve themselves just to get that because you know the minute we are born into this society already ushaanza kwa condition. This is what perfect looks like, this is what ugly looks like. So pia wejiangalie, ujikubali, like learn to love yourself, affirm yourself every day. Jiambie hii mwili yangu ndio good. Yeah. I do not give a what people say out there. So jikubali, don't try to be healthy. Yes, be healthy, eat right, exercise. But don't chase the perfect body, because there's no perfection. Like your vision of perfection isn't my vision of perfection. Hakuna perfection basically. So,
yeah, and those guys like models that we love, petite bodies. We want to be like our tummies, our waist. You know, I know we love that, and most of us models like I love being petite, which has been a very big challenge because I really gain weight like really fast. Like me nikikula tu kidogo like within a week, I'm like, what's not happening here? I'm like, wait a minute. But then I'm like, kuna models, when you're plus size models, kuna models of every category. Don't feel like you're obligated to be this and this and this. If that's your body and that's how you're born, I think you're good to go for whatever you want.
And then relationship wise, ikikuwa toxic, mama jeshimo.
Move very fast.
And then pia, if a guy ukiona dem ni toxic, jiondoe. Unajua actually kutoa dem kwa maisha yako kwa boy ni ngumu sana. There's this stuff nilikuwa na watch ya Auntie Boss, unaona the late Otolo ndio alikuwa tadem nje. Unaona kwa acting alipata kadema hapo nje akamleta kwa nyumba. Akakuja one night stand. The next morning hataki kwenda. Akafanya hivyo until akakuwa bibi. Unaona? So like inakuwa burden for you because hauko umezoea ku provide for someone else. So like right now you have someone else. Yani amekuja. Na you, okay, it was just a one night thing. Alafu all of a sudden you're a family man. You have to provide and stuff. So I think as a man, like unaona hiyo kuset boundaries. Lakini kitu moja important sana. Ambia tu mtu mimi kusema tu kweli hapa tutateseka, tulala njaa siku moja.
Because be open enough.
Of course, because this time this lady umeenda kwa boy hujabeba hata shopping. Let's say umeenda kukaa for like a week. And then boy zile pesa amepata kidogo. Imagine you just go out una buy chips. Utaki kujua kitoka kazi atakuja kule nini. Okay, sikatai we women are caring naturally, but at least like usikuwe burden kwa mtoto wa watu. Unapata msijui mtoto wa watu amejua sababu yako, it's so bad. Alafu mkiona like it's not working anymore, just part ways zero safi. Because let's say unapata one of you is obsessed with the other one, mwingine yuko obsessed. So unaona utapata huyu mwingine atakuwa feel like lazima atanipenda, which is so wrong. Like learn to accept, learn to accept ile place yenye una feel uko appreciated. If ukiona msana kufanyia madharau, sweetheart jiheshimu. Me one thing nasemanga ni kujiheshimu. Sijui nini jiheshimu sweetheart. Jiheshimu, just walk out of that relationship. You shitty one. You msisijua na kutusi. And then violence, of course. Some people grow up kwa nini environment yenye iko full of violence, especially watu wenye grow up ghetto. Team CC. Yeah, so like unapata daily unasikia kuna msee luliwa, you see those images and stuff. Let's say your parents domestic violence, GBV, your boyfriend beats you up, like even if it's gonna happen, but if you don't check like that step wewe mwenyewe, si eti mimi nitakuja nikushikia nikwambia Nicole by the way boyfriend yako anakuchapa sifurahi. Yes, nimeona sifurahi, but nimekwambia what have you done about your boyfriend beating you? So kanyage uende. Have you told your parents? Plus tena boyfriend, husband. Tafadhali. So there's no way you're going to have like all those issues. Please. Hata wao pia wanachapanga watu. Yeah, it's okay. So I think for that people should zimse to accept issue kwa wapi, talk to someone, write down, enda kwa Lydia. Actually unaona kwa shower, it helps a lot. Fungulia shower, wacha maji drip tu. It helps.
Unajua shower.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's all for me.
Yeah, I think crying is one of the biggest ways of letting pain go. Like clear as much as you can.
And
cry
praying.
and cry. Yeah.
And also praying. If you pray to God, some things utaomba tu pate sometime the pain as in ukijingiza kwa Biblia one those words unajua zinakuanga satisfying, so zina comfort. Sometime unapata umegain tu momentum tena. After nini unaangalia watu wenye utaelezea nini your problems, like your friends ama your parents. Unajua kuna wengine hadi parents ni toxic, so unapata ukienda kwambia mzazi mimi niko na shida kai, unajua tu hapa kutawaka. So unaangalia even that place. Alafu tena friends, kuna wale unaweza mwambia kitu uone amesympathize na yeye kabisa. Mtu unaweza dhani hadi amefeel, but after hapo ametoka tu amesahau, like amekuacha the problems zinabaki tu zako.
Naenda kuambia watu wengine.
In fact kwanza hiyo unapata imetangazwa tena problems zenye nakupata. Unajua kuna zingine uzienda kwa, so mostly ukiangalia watu wenye ko in that situation, wale wenye hizo problems zenye unapata uzishare, unaona like zienda ambie mtu ati mimi niko na shida kai hata nikata cheko, unaona like see boys unaenda tunaambia maboys wengine kwanza that your peer pressure, unaenda ambia maboys wengine ati mimi ndiye tunadimia yangu. Unaona hiyo kitu inakaa like weird, unaona, but mtu unaumia, una feel.
Boys, please open up to each other. Unajua men, boys, young guys. Unajua the reason come to notice the reason madem ukosana more kuliko boys never share their true feelings. Boys watapatana wacheke juju, they won't talk about what's in the, so they don't
football
have that chance. So watu ufikiria ati boys ndio wao ndio friends wakosani. It's because you all don't share, you all are not vulnerable with each other. Like hamna hiyo chance ya hata hiyo kukosana. Madem sisi, mimi nikiwa na shida na wewe, mimi nitakuja nikwambie na tutakosana na turudiane. Ni boys you don't even have that, you don't even give yourself that opportunity. So also on the flip side, I think this is my part in short. A lot of things that people don't talk about is learn to recognize when you're the toxic one. Yeah, because kila mtu akona toxicity in them. We all have childhood trauma that we grow up nayo na inakuwa part of us. We all have baggage. So learn to recognize when you're umekuwa toxic in that friendship, that situationship, that relationship. You avoid hurting the other person. Yeah. So learn to recognize when you're the toxic one. Like self-aware.
Your potential.
Okay, mimi nasema like ukiangalia in this society ukiona like vile mtu ana behave, ukiona mtu ameanza ku behave differently, but si ati huwa ana change too drastically. Ukiona ameanza ku behave differently, nafaa ukue that close, unaona, mpe that time, uongee naye, ujue vile kunaendelea, and be the problem, as in be part of the problem, no, as in part of the solution. So ukae naye, kani kumona naye, as in I feel like kuna mtu. So these things will help, na itasaidia mtu to conquer.
So for me, I'll just say, society ni kitu tulipata. We cannot change it. It will take a long time. Hata sometimes kuna dunia tutai-change. Like nowadays gender the gender roles change. And then like activism imekuwa mingi, unapata kuna like more feminist wako wengi kuliko the other. And then like as much as in your society, you just have to accept it. Ini kitu ulipata. So it's up to you to be strong enough to stay away, as in uamue kama utafuata mambo na society ama utakuwa wewe mwenyewe, because being yourself is one of the best things you can ever be in this world. So be yourself, guys. Talk to someone, write down that issue, ingia kwa shower ulie, wacha maji trickle down, do something fun, cheza na nini piano, just do something.
Be that good friend, you know. A friend who can share story yangu, you can easily relate. Unajua sasa kuna ngoja hapo niongee maliza, like it's gonna be wow. Just be that. Just try to relate to the story. You know, you can just tell someone, you know, they look at me, like, but even me, at some point in life, you know, this is what happened to me. You know, I feel like I relate now. It will become a topic, you know. And then till the next one, maybe the same. Just bye.
Depression is real, guys. Depression is real.
It's real.
It's not an issue. It's actually the single most. That's the biggest problem right now. That's the wachana na accidents, wachana na murder, wachana na suicide is what's killing people. Mostly, like 95% of the deaths right now in the world is suicide. Like it's a big issue. It's not just. I think tukiongelea mental health inakanga tu you know, and every day it's not. It's people are actually dying. So just take care of yourself. Take care of your friends. Check up with your friends. Yeah. See.
Bye.